Web of the side. And what if I told you that multiverse is real? There is a story in ancient mythology when Lord Krishna was tested by Brahma and Krishna then revealed the multiverse to him. The story goes that Lord Krishna was once playing with his friends in forest of Vrindavan while taking his cows and calves out for grazing. Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, heard about Krishna that he is none other than God himself. Because recently Krishna had killed a demon in form of a huge python called Aghasur, and Brahma knew that Aghasur was too powerful to kill even for a demigod. So it's impossible for a human to kill him. He thought this boy has deceived the innocent people and is making fool out of them. So he decided to test Krishna. When Brahma came to the earth, he saw Krishna and their friends feeding each other with their hands and playing in the mud. Now, Brahma thought that the god who's formless and beyond understanding cannot play in mud like this. How can it happen that God who can't be obtained by years of meditation by sages and yogis is eating and playing with these village boys? Brahma was curious to test Lord Krishna's power and decided to play a trick on him, and hence stole all the calves when they went far while grazing. When Krishna and his friends realized that the calves had gone too far, Krishna assured them that he would bring them back soon and went away. When he left, Brahma abducted his friends as well after sedating them with his power, and he took both calves and his friend to the Brahmaloka. Krishna, when couldn't find calves and returned, witnessed that his friends were also missing. Through his limitless power, he finds that they are kidnapped by Brahma and taken to the Brahmaloka. Krishna then divides himself into form of his friends and calves and returns to the village. Now, what is interesting is that Brahma's one day is equal to 4.32 billion years of humans, which is in agreement with the Einstein's famous theory of relativity. So even though Brahma has kept these stolen boys and calves in Brahmaloka and returned to the earth in a fraction of a second, a year has passed on the earth. So when Brahma returned to earth, he observed that Krishna, like any other day, was having his lunch in the forest with his friends. Calves were also grazing nearby. He couldn't believe his eyes and got extremely baffled. Brahma, completely perplexed, meditated on God and prayed to him to give him the vision and knowledge to know the truth. Lord Krishna then showed him the truth that all the boys and calves were actually Lord Krishna himself. He then explained that there is an infinite number of universe or multiverses in reality, and each of that realities has its own version of Brahma. And since Brahma was under the impression that he was the only creator, he summoned other Brahmas from all other parallel universe so he could see and realize the truth himself. Within a moment, there were thousands of Brahmas from all the different universe around them. Brahma of this universe then apologized and Krishna forgave him. All the real boys and calves were returned by Brahma. Now coming back to the topic of parallel universe. What if there's another version of you living in a parallel reality who has achieved all the success and happiness that you desire? In the parallel universe model, every decision that we make leads to infinite possibilities and outcomes, and by tapping into these alternate realities, we can create a roadmap for success in our own life. So in this video, let's delve into the crazy world of parallel universe and learn how it can help you break free from your self-imposed limitations and achieve the life of your dream. And to make it even better, at the end of the video, I have included a parallel reality meditation to help you experience the reality that you want to achieve. I am super excited to share this video with you. Let's jump right to that. Alright, to understand the parallel reality model and how to apply them in our life, we must first grasp the concept of oneness. The Vedanta teaches us about the concept of whole and non-duality, particularly Advaita Vedanta, where Advaita itself means non-dual. So essentially what it says that everything in this universe is a part of the whole. The process of creation has already been completed. The reality that you want to manifest already exists in the whole as unmanifested potential. This idea of oneness is also central to quantum physics, which suggests that all particles are interconnected and everything in the universe is made up of same underlying quantum field. This quantum field is the one space where all versions of realities already exist. If you objectively look at the world and people around you, you will notice that everyone is living their own version of realities based on their perception. For example, a banker's reality will differ from an entrepreneur's reality. A beggar's reality will differ from the corporate professional's reality. It's like the universe or God or Ishvara, as it's called in Vedas, is the macrocosm, the creator of the whole reality. And the individual, also called Jiva, is the creator of their own world, which is a microcosm, a miniature version of their own personal reality. Now, the parallel world theory suggests that there are multiple parallel realities. There is a reality where you are rich, another where you are poor, and even one where you are already dead. But what's interesting is that all these realities are still part of the whole. You are living a particular version of reality on your own timeline based on your unique perception, which has resulted in a series of cause and effect. Now, why we are able to manifest this particular reality? It can be linked to the concept of observer effect in quantum physics, especially the double slit experiment. So the observer effect is the phenomenon in which the act of observing a quantum system affects the system being observed. This effect arises from wave-particle duality of quantum mechanics, which suggests that particles can exist in wave and particles simultaneously until they are observed, at which point they collapse into a single state. The observer effect is particularly significant in context of the famous double slit experiment, which demonstrates that wave-particle duality of light and matter. In this experiment, a stream of electrons were directed through a screen containing two parallel slits, creating an interference pattern of a wave on a detector behind the screen. However, when the experiment is observed, the interference pattern disappears and is replaced by a pattern consistent with particle passing through the slit. So, what it suggests is that the reality that you are living right now is the result of how you choose to view it, how you choose to observe it. You are observing your reality from your unique perception, and hence that potential collapses and manifests in the physical reality. For example, consider a past decision where you had the option to invest in a certain stock but you chose not to. At that moment, your reality splits into two timelines. Reality 1 is where you made the investment and potentially incurred a profit or loss based on how the stock performed. And reality 2, which is your current timeline where you didn't invest and neither gained nor lost anything. Reality 2 has manifested in physical reality as it being observed based on the cause and effect relationship, while reality 1 exists in an unmanifested potential form within the whole. Your perception of reality played a significant role in the decision not to invest, triggering a series of cause and effect that shaped your current reality. And what influences your perception is your subconscious tendencies, which are formed through different life experiences and learning. When combined, these tendencies creates your identity, the version of yourself you are today, right? Now think of a goal that you want to achieve, whether it's starting a business, finding a better job, making more money, or having a more fulfilling relationship. Reflect on why you haven't achieved that goal. Identify 5 reasons that may be holding you back, such as fear of taking actions, fear of failure, or doubts. These reasons are rooted in your perception and can impact the decisions that you make. Now, take a moment and visualize yourself already living the life of your dream. Just imagine that you have already achieved that goal. Picture it as vividly as possible. Now, ask yourself why you were able to achieve this goal. Let go of any doubt and any uncertainties and focus on the answer. Did you make it happen because you trusted yourself? Believed that it was possible? Took a chance and bet on yourself? What's the difference between these two versions of you? These two versions have distinct perception of reality, or in other words, they have different identities. The version of you who has achieved your goal is entirely different from your current version. They think, feel, and act and make decisions differently. Each reality has its own unique properties, which can also be referred to as vibrations. When you embody that vibration, you are attuned to a specific frequency that matches that version of reality. Think of it like watching a television. Each channel has a unique frequency, and when you tune your television to that frequency, that channel appears. Similarly, your perception of reality influences the quality of your life. Perception is comprised of how you think, feel, and act. When you combine your thought and feeling with actions, it creates a shift in the timeline, moving you from one version of reality to the another. It is said that everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in the physical reality. It's like seed. When dissected, you won't find any clue of a tree, but when it's planted in right environment with right conditions, it becomes a giant tree. The seed is the tree in its potential form. Similarly, your thoughts and emotions are the potential forms. When combined with right set of actions and right environment, they create and brings your desire into fruition. Think about it for a moment. If you were to achieve all your goals, you wouldn't be the same person you are right now. Your life would shift onto a completely different timeline and your perception of reality would be entirely different. Therefore, your focus should not be solely on achieving the goal but on becoming the person who is worthy of that goal. You are the cause and the outer reality is the effect. Without the cause, there is no effect. Without seeds, there can be no tree. Just like the observer effect, when you start to observe your desired reality by embodying a new version of yourself, the potential collapses in the physical reality. To create the shift that you desire, all you need to do is to change your perception, observe your reality from a different perspective, see the possibilities, and embody different version of yourself. Once you do that, you will experience a complete shift in your life. Now let's dive into few keys that can help you to change your perception, and after that we'll move on to reality shifting meditation. So key number 1 is that you have to learn to break out of your comfort zone. When you live within your comfort zone, your perception remains predictable and nothing changes. Predictability is the biggest enemy of the change. You won't encounter any new information or any new circumstances and you simply remain the same. And I'm not asking you to change your life drastically, but slowly start incorporating a few changes and gradually expand them. For example, change your route to the work, try a longer one. If you read books on personal development, try reading other types of books like philosophy, history, or religious text. Try to be friends with people other than your normal friend circle. Go to a different restaurant than usual. Change your look and try different hairstyle or even try different clothings. These changes will help you to get out of your regular routine and allow you to experience new things in life, which eventually broaden your perception. Start small and gradually incorporate major changes. Essentially, what we are doing here is we are trying to get out of our old identities and trying to become a new version of ourselves. Don't get too attached with your likes and dislikes. Instead, experience it all. Key number 2 is whenever you find yourself at a crossroad to make a decision, simply ask yourself this: what would my higher self do in this situation? For example, let's say you are feeling lazy in the morning and don't feel like going to the gym. Ask yourself, what would my higher version do here? Most likely the answer is that your higher self would go to the gym. So wake up and act on that decision. When you act in the alignment with your higher self, you are proving to yourself that you are already that version. To make this easier, define a few characteristics of your higher self, such as being driven, committed, risk taker, focused. Then act in accordance with these traits throughout your day. Whenever you are in doubt, simply ask yourself what your higher self would do and simply follow through. At first, you may face some internal resistance, but over time, this will become your second nature and you will start to face less and less resistance. As you change your internal world, you will start to see changes in your external world. And key number 3 is whenever you experience evidence of your new reality, take a moment to observe and acknowledge. This is very, very crucial because your reality is subjective to how you choose to view it. Remember the observer effect. The more you acknowledge that you are shifting toward a new reality, the more evidence will start to show up to confirm your new viewpoint. When you actively observe the new reality, potential collapses and manifest in the physical world. So cherish and acknowledge even the tiniest evidence, as it can lead to greater manifestation. Now, what I have found in my personal life is that when I get the taste of my higher version right in the morning, throughout the day, I am more likely to act according to this version. And the best way that I have found is to do the guided reality shifting meditation right after waking in the morning and before going to the bed. This helps me to kind of step into the shoes of my higher version of myself that I want to become, and helps me to embody it without resistance. But before we get into the meditation, there are few disclaimers that I want to mention. Firstly, this meditation is not a replacement for the actual work that you need to do to align with your higher self. It's meant to help you attune to the frequency of the reality where your desires are already manifested. Once you have experienced that reality, you can let your actions comes from that purer place. Secondly, don't use this meditation as an escape from your current reality. Accept your present reality as being temporary and focus your efforts on moving the desired one. Also, don't overdo it. No meditation can replace the actual effort needed to manifest your desired life. Do this meditation twice a day, once in the morning and once before going to the bed. Your subconscious mind is especially receptive during these times, making it an ideal opportunity to influence it. Now, with that said, take a comfortable position and let's get started with the meditation. Begin by finding a quiet and comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your body to completely relax. Release any tension you may be holding in your body. Bring your focus to the present moment and let go of any thought or worries that are not serving you right now. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel your body become even more relaxed and at ease. Take one final deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of all attachment to this version of reality. Allow yourself to feel completely free and open to the new possibilities. Now, as I count to 3, you will leave your physical body and your formless soul will begin to explore the parallel realities. 1, 2, 3. Your soul is free now and it's floating in this space, feeling lighter and more expansive than ever before. Fly higher and higher, looking down on the earth from the distance. Take in all the beauty of the stars, planets, and meteorites that surrounds you. As you explore the vast expanse of space, you notice a portal opening in front of you. This portal is the gateway to the another parallel reality where you can see another version of yourself. Go ahead and pass through this portal. You are in a new reality now. Here, you can see another version of yourself living the dream life that you ever desire. Look at this version of yourself and notice how you are living the life that you have always imagined. See the smile on their face and feel the calm and peaceful energy that surrounds them. Observe how confident and satisfied they are with their life. Float around this version of yourself and observe all that they have created. Take note of how they act, the decisions they make, and the energy that they emit. Now, as I count to 3, your soul will merge with this version of yourself and you will become this new version. Once that happens, you will start to see the reality from their eyes. 1, 2, 3. The switch has happened. You are now that new version of yourself. Feel how it feels to be this new version. Give thanks to the reality that has helped you to manifest this life. Feel the gratitude and allow it to fill your entire being. Now, on the count of 3, slowly open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the new reality. You are now the new version of yourself. Move forward with the feeling of being your higher self and make decisions from the perspective of this version. Trust that you have everything you need within you to manifest your desired reality. Now, what I want you to do is to click on this video where I have explained how you can activate the outer intention to even more accelerate this process of manifestation. The outer intention is the powerful force in the nature that has power to create your life beyond your wildest imagination. So click on this video and I will see you guys there. Much love and peace.